Greetings everyone, and welcome to day 2 here in Da Nang, Vietnam. At the moment I'm about to do something very monumental. I'm headed to a little restaurant where I'm going to try my first bowl of pho, which is a very famous soup here in Vietnam. And I'm having to do this because I had to switch hotels today, as you may know from the last video. And I like the vibes of the new hotel a lot more than the other one. The other one was nice and everything, but very friendly staff working at the front desk. I noticed there's a couple temples right across the street here, so maybe I'll go visit those before I head back to the hotel, because I have basically 2 hours to keep myself occupied until I can check in. So I'll check back in when I'm at the restaurant. So this is the place, Pho Bin Hanoi. Be happy soon. Okay, I'm going to venture in, see how this goes. It's obviously pretty popular. Okay. Okay, so there's one version, 55,000, which is, if you look here, it's about $2.50, so that's pretty good. It's good quality. I think this is the one with beef here. Yeah, beef. There's a different one, rare beef. Oh, okay, I guess that means raw. I'm sure some people would like that. I wouldn't mind that. Pho with rare beef, shin shank. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. This one's poached egg. Okay, that's getting into something different. Oh, there's more pho. But I think I want beef. I haven't had near as much beef as I want, so I managed to order. I pointed the photo, so that was easy enough. I don't know if they speak any English here or not, but I'm looking forward to this. It should be interesting. Everybody says you have to try pho when you're in Vietnam. There we go. It is here. It's a big bowl. Gonna mix it up a little bit here. Got some noodles, beef, different herbs, I presume. What else? I guess that's mostly it. I presume this is for eating it. Here we go. Momentous occasion. Probably really hot. Very nice. I like it. So I really enjoyed my first bowl of pho, and it came at the recommendation of the 2 young ladies working in the hotel. I don't know why they didn't recommend this one that's actually a little bit closer, but they should know, so I'm sure I'll be having many bowls of pho. This is the temple that I was talking about. I'm not sure if it's open or not, but the gate is open. I'm not sure if there's a fee. We shall find out. So far, so good. I'm presuming these are all depictions of the Buddha. Not this guy. That guy looks different. And I think maybe these are all different people. I certainly wouldn't mind going to Nepal but it might be a little more costly for airfare, but I will be looking into it. This guy looks nasty. That's the one guy I wouldn't mess with. La Han Hang Long. That guy's got some good jowls on him. La Han Tin Toa. Well, let's continue on. See if we can go inside. Oh, there's a whole bunch more of them over there too. Let's just go. Presume I have to take my shoes off at the least, but we'll find out. Dragon's handrail, or whatever you want to call it. So I did preemptively take off my shoes and my hat just in case that was one of the rules. There's some ding-donging going on over here. Definitely a nice place to hang out, even though there's a lot of traffic. It still just gives you a bit of tranquility. And this is also one of the reasons why I don't really feel the need to go to Thailand on this trip, because I've been to Thailand twice and they have lots of beautiful temples here in Vietnam. So, a little speaker. I think it's a little solar panel slash speaker. Ooh, there's a big gong. Very tempted to ring the gong, but that might get me in trouble. This is nice. You know me, I love my thatch roofed huts made out of bamboo. I could literally probably live in a place this big. No doubt this place will be all lit up later. In fact, Da Nang is clean and, nice as it is for a city. It certainly looks a lot different when it's all lit up at night. I must say, it seems like the Buddhist temples, they pick some amazing locations and they sure go through a lot of effort to make them nice and green and beautiful. We have a little swing. Doesn't feel too stable. I don't trust it. I think there's even another little temple right next door. So let's go have a looky. Looks like the gate's all locked up on that one. I'm going to slip the camera through the gate here so you can kind of get a little peek of it. I don't think there's an actual temple like the one I was just in. This place is literally right across the street. People are doing their little prayers there, so I'm not gonna interrupt them. I think there's even yet another little place just half a block away down here. Is that a restaurant? Or is it just a little peaceful garden where people can hang out? Let's have a quick peek. I think this is a hotel. I mainly wanted to check out the mural here. Probably depicts Halong Bay, where I'll be going sooner than later, I think. This area seems to have temples and shrines right next to high-rises. I'll take the shrines any day over the high-rises, but it's the way it is now. With a pond with, I presume, koi fish. It's this wee little place. Huh. Seems just like a little incense offering spot. Now, I haven't really studied Buddhism very much, but I must say that I'm probably more in alignment with Buddhism than I am any other. I know some people say it's not a religion, but I kind of count it as a religion. But yeah, I was going to say I'm more in alignment with that than most others. The one that I've studied the most is just the East Indian gurus of India. I've read a lot of books by gurus and so-called avatars, sages, etc. And I actually really like some of their teachings. But I also came to learn from what it appears that a lot of them were rather fake and phony. It was more of a business than anything else. Ooh, just starting to pour with rain, or is that just the wind? Just the wind. A nice, beautiful mural along here. Now, if you've ever been to Los Angeles area, I believe that it's right at the very end of Sunset Boulevard. Sunset Boulevard, there's a beautiful acreage where Yogananda had his shrine. It's just beautiful. Well, silly old me didn't notice there was a space right there to come next door to the other temple. Very differently designed. I wonder if they built one at a different time era than the other one. Much different. Doesn't look like the doors are open though. Yeah, it's all locked up. So that's where I'm staying right there. It's the one in the middle to the left, called the Delicate Hotel. It's right next to that red San Miguel place. Should be interesting. It's got good reviews. There's a pool on the roof. There's a little fitness center, which is, I wouldn't go so far to call it that. So it looks like it's just 3 aerobic machines and a tiny little rack of weights. But that's all I need. It's time to get back in shape. Start eating better again. And there is a ton of construction going on around here. You can't see them very well from here, but there's cranes all over the place, including this one that's going to be beachfront. I'm only mere moments from the beach. I'm going to check that out quickly, and then I should be able to check in. This is what I'm talking about. Palm trees, ocean, beautiful wide walkway, and hopefully some sand. Obviously, with the overcast skies and the wind, the ocean is not a very pretty color right now. I'm trying to block the wind with my body, but there you go. Sand. Looks like it's a fairly fine sand. They have these little kind of workout stations over there, which don't look like a whole lot of fun, but anyways. That's some pretty good sized waves rolling in. Not surfing waves though, or at least not that I can tell. Anyhow, I'll come back later. Hopefully the wind will have calmed down a little bit, or maybe over the next couple days, and then we'll have a nice stroll along the beach later with it. Hopefully lit up a little more. Time to check in. Big things of durian there. I'll probably be skipping that. I tried it, not a big fan. Just too stinky. Who's that? Michelin what? Guide selected. Okay. Well, so that's pretty impressive, I guess. I was going to go straight to the hotel, but I noticed it's still another 20 minutes to 2. Now, what kind of vehicle do we have here? It's nice shape, whatever it is. Doesn't say there. But at least it's calm here. It's a generic superstore Walmart brand. Looks like there's some pretty fancy restaurants around here. But obviously I wouldn't be going in. For once, I'm going to remember to do a room tour before I make a mess. So, as usual, I need 2 beds. Let's see, that feels fairly comfortable. Here's the first view. We'll call it a city view. That's over towards the Dragon Bridge that way, I think. Somewhere over yonder. Not bad. Construction right next door. Hopefully they knock off and don't do it all night. And you can even see the beach over there. So it is truly a sea view like it says. And then I've got even another window if that wasn't enough. I'm right in the corner, so that's yeah, I've got an excellent view of the mountains and the ocean right there. I happy. Check this out here, closet to stay. So I've got this room for 3 nights at the moment, even a mini fridge. It's good. I think they said some of these things are included, but the mini bar, whatever the mini bar is supposed to be, probably this stuff here. Water's probably free. And the bathroom. Good powerful water. Hair dryer, don't care about that. Toothbrushes, good modern toilet, towels, and a good sized shower head with, holy smokes, a completely enclosed shower. That's only 2 times in the last month on this trip that I've had a fully enclosed shower. So, not bad. And this is 54 or 58 Canadian, I forget which. We'll say, I think it's 54. I was actually surprised when I paid the bill. It was less than what I was expecting. So anyway, I think it's about $54 Canadian, which is about 35 US. So that's for 3 nights. So as long as it's fairly quiet at night, I'm going to be a happy camper here. Who knows, maybe I'll stay even more nights, see what I can get up to in good old Da Nang. I did forget to mention something fairly important. There is air conditioning in here, but even more important than that, kinda, it's fairly quiet. I've had some really noisy ones. I've had a couple that were, you barely even know they're on, but this is pretty good. As you can see, it is nighttime now. and it's not even 6 o'clock. So I'm back at that temple, and I'm kind of surprised it's all in red like this, but it looks really cool. So we'll take a few photos, and the gate is still open. Yeah, it looks so different at night with these hanging lights and everything. And then I'm going to head back to the market, the night market that is, and get some food. This is right across from the temple. Again, people doing their prayers, so I'm not going to disturb. You wouldn't believe how many motorcycles are driving around without any lights on whatsoever. It's hard enough crossing these roads when you can see people coming, but when you can't even see them, it makes it even harder. I would say that things are lit up for Christmas. I don't even know if they really celebrate Christmas here, to be honest with you. You can't see it that great from right here, but those green humps right in the middle of the screen, that's part of the dragon. So I found out what the schedule is for the fire breathing, and it is going to be Friday, Saturday, Sundays at 9 o'clock, and it lasts for 15 minutes. And they even stop all the traffic going across the bridge when they do it. So I think that I'll be here Friday. I just booked one extra night. So I think that takes me into Friday. It's Tuesday now. As you can see, we're back at the market. And I'm hungry. So I think that I know what I want pretty much. Definitely not as busy as last night, but I took a bit of a chance when I left the hotel, and I didn't bother bringing an umbrella. And of course it started raining right away, but not too bad. Thank you. That is in fact what I'm thinking. Barbecue. Thank you. As usual, I have a rule. I will go with the vendor who's got a smile on their face and who seems the friendliest. Hello. Or the prettiest girl, whichever comes first. So I'm probably going to go with that one right in the corner.
Vai ser tudo muito fácil.
Presume we have some chicken here. Pork. I don't think they had beef though. I have no idea what these things are. Hopefully I can find out. I have no idea what those are made of. It certainly looks interesting. Feeling any of those people, man. You have to do better than that.
We are. Thôi pancake, mini pancake, spin roll.
Somebody needs to rise up to the occasion. And lure me in. I don't want a bunch of veggies. Thank you. Hello. Thank you.
Sir, welcome.
Thank you.
I have rock.
No, it's okay.
Very good.
Thank you. He's just pointing out that they have frog there. I don't have anything against that. I would try it, but that's not really what I'm after at the moment. Definitely, it's like the vendors have more time to go after you when there's not as many people here. And that is exactly what they do. Thank you. Alright, I see some beef kebabs over here.
With license, chicken and pork. I have this one bestseller. It's very good. It's Vietnamese pork sauce. With one bit. If you want now, buy it. That's right.
Thank you. Trying to avoid banh mi. I want to try banh mi because it's another famous thing to have here in Vietnam. What do we have there? Is that an omelet? Hello. Is this egg? Ah, okay. So what I'm kind of concerned about is that there's no price here, and I'm going to get a higher price. Of course, I don't want to pay a higher price. I like meat.
So mushroom, pork and mushroom. One pork and mushroom, beef and mushroom. What do you want?
Meat. What is this one?
This one beef. Also
That's beef too. So what's the what is different? This same thing. Okay.
This says this beef also. Yeah, this says
Okay. 40.
You have two, 80.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the main. Barbecue and rice you have. Yes.
Okay. I just have these two.
Yes. And you see the upstairs many tables.
Go upstairs now? Okay.
Barbecue and then here.
I want to see the lobster, Tom.
Okay, I'm being banished to the upstairs. And I just got two of those. All right, this is kind of interesting up here. At least it's protected from the rain. That looks like a little child table, but I guess that's what they're all like, so. Do what you got to do. So those cost, as you may have heard, they're 40 and 40. Getting out my trusty little thing here. 50 is $2.50 Canadian. So it's going to be about a little over $4 Canadian, $3 US for those two little kebabs. I think that's pretty inflated. Probably not for me specifically, but this whole market is going to be inflated prices. And I'd be really interested to know if there's another market in the old town area where everything's probably half the price. I wouldn't be surprised at all if there is some other big market that's not in the touristy area. Cheeky bugger. Dang, it's starting to rain hard now. At least this market's covered. To be honest, I thought they were going to barbecue it like right in front of me. And it's going to take like 2 or 3 minutes. It's probably been at least 15 minutes already. And counting, I don't know what's taking so long to just barbecue up a bit of chicken and beef, but at least the atmosphere is lively and entertaining up here. So they totally forgot about me. They actually gave my order to somebody else downstairs. That's why I was waiting so long. But anyway, she is very apologetic, and she gave me a little discount and apologized profusely. It's not the end of the world again. It's no big deal. So that probably took a half an hour just for that little bit of stuff there. Getting to be a little wet in here. Got little lakes forming now. So the beef and the chicken was, thank you, was all right. Not that great, but satisfied my desire for some meat.
Good, very good.
Oh, it's 50.
Yeah, 50.
So these are
no,
same, but combinations.
Mix 60,000. Passion fruit and mango.
Okay.
Very good.
For 50. 50.
60.
You mean to me? Why you not give me happy price?
Okay.
I here yesterday.
Okay, discount 50,000.
Okay.
Passion fruit and
Yes.
mango. Okay.
All right, this time we're getting a passion fruit and mango shake, and I guilted her and giving me a little discount because I am a repeat customer. So if I get good price, I come back again. Well, I hope the rain lets up because I have about a 15-minute walk back to the hotel. I need to beat the sugar. Good smoothie. Weather sucks. I might try a few of these things that I normally wouldn't have one of these nights, but I need to start eating more healthy again, so let's stick with the basics. So the big decision now is, do I leave when it's kind of raining mediocre, or do I wait for a while, which means it could start pouring even worse if I wait. I think I'm gonna head out now, take my chances. Well, tonight didn't quite go as planned. I was planning on doing a stroll down the beach and checking out the lights, see if they had some vendors, but the weather kind of sucks a little bit too much. Very powerful wind in certain areas on the walk back. So it's raining or it's windy, so it's a yucky night out there. So called the day for day 2 in Da Nang here in Vietnam. And until next time, thanks for watching. See you later, right?